What causes vitamin D deficiency? Vitamin D is a vitamin that functions as a hormone. It plays an important role in maintaining proper bone structure because it pulls calcium from your diet into your bones to keep them strong. Vitamin D deficiency affects almost 50% of the population. Vitamin D deficiency can be associated with rickets disease, a disease that causes soft bones and skeletal deformities. In this video, we will discuss what causes vitamin D deficiency, the signs and symptoms of vitamin D deficiency, and ways to increase vitamin D intake. There are many different causes of vitamin D deficiency. These include diet, limited sunlight, dark skin, digestive issues. Diet. Those who follow a strict vegan diet are most likely to be deficient in vitamin D because it is mostly found in animal-based foods. Foods like egg yolks, milk, and fish all contain vitamin D. Limited sunlight. Vitamin D is also known as the sunshine vitamin. Those who live in colder areas with limited sunlight, those who wear head coverings or long robes, and people who are homebodies are all susceptible to vitamin D deficiency. When skin is exposed to sunlight, the body uses cholesterol to convert it to vitamin D that will make our bones strong. Dark skin. The darker the skin, the higher the melanin. High melanin inhibits the skin's ability to make vitamin D when exposed to sunlight. Some studies have shown that darker skin individuals are at higher risk of vitamin D deficiency. Digestive issues. Vitamin D is pulled from the gut and into the bones. Certain digestive diseases makes it difficult to absorb vitamin D, which leads to a deficiency. These diseases include celiac disease and Crohn's disease. What are the signs and symptoms of vitamin D deficiency? Getting sick often, soreness or pain in your bones, hair loss, fatigue. Getting sick often. Vitamin D is important for a healthy immune system because it interacts with white blood cells to fight infection. If you notice that you are becoming sick frequently with the cold or flu, you could have a vitamin D deficiency. Studies have shown that taking vitamin D supplements at the recommended dose of up to 4,000 IU daily may decrease the risk of a respiratory infection. Bone pain and soreness. We know vitamin D is important for bone health. Consistent bone pain could be a sign of vitamin D deficiency. Chronic low back pain is one of the most common complaints in people with vitamin D deficiency. Chronic low back pain, pain in the legs or joints, limit a person's daily activities and is an inconvenience. Hair loss. Stress is a common cause of hair loss, but vitamin D deficiency could also be the cause. Low vitamin D levels have been linked to balding and alopecia. Vitamin D helps stimulate hair follicles, and a lack of this vitamin can stunt hair growth. Fatigue. Though fatigue can be caused by many things, vitamin D deficiency can be one of them. Chronic daytime tiredness can be a sign of low vitamin D levels. A vitamin D supplement may help to increase your energy levels. If you think you have experienced any of these symptoms, speak with your doctor for help. How can you increase vitamin D intake? Because vitamin D is such an important nutrient, we're going to discuss how to get more vitamin D to help your body function effectively. Sunlight, fatty fish, egg yolks, mushrooms, and supplements. Sunlight. The sun is one of the best sources of vitamin D. Vitamin D from the sun circulates in the body longer than from food or supplement sources. Geographical location, skin tone, and types of clothing all play a factor in your body's ability to absorb vitamin D from the sun. People with darker skin or high melanin production need to spend more time in the sun because melanin inhibits vitamin D production. Fatty fish. Although the exact amount of vitamin D may vary depending on the type of fish, fatty fish is one of the best foods to boost your vitamin D intake. These include tuna, sardines, shrimp, anchovies, and mackerel. Eating these types of fish could increase your vitamin D levels. Egg yolks. Most of the proteins are found in egg whites, but the yolk contains healthy fats and vitamins your body needs. Like humans, chickens depend on sunlight to produce eggs high in vitamin D. This is why pasture-raised chickens that roam outside in the sun produce eggs that are 3 to 4 times higher in vitamin D than commercially raised eggs. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are a great plant source of vitamin D2, while vitamin D3 comes from animal sources. Vitamin D2 is not as effective as vitamin D3, but it is still beneficial. Vitamin D2 is found in wild mushrooms because they are grown in areas with more sunlight. Commercially grown mushrooms are grown in dark areas and contain very little vitamin D2. If a commercial brand is treated with UV light, then it increases the level of vitamin D2. Supplement. A supplement is a great way to increase or maintain vitamin D levels. A daily vitamin D dosage of 400 to 800 IU is enough to ensure optimal health. Vitamin D supplements can be found in your local store or pharmacy, and you do not need a prescription. If you are thinking about starting a vitamin D supplement, speak to your doctor first. Vitamin D deficiency is prevalent in people who follow a vegan diet because most sources of vitamin D are animal-based. It is also known to be in people who have limited access to sunlight or wear clothing that limits their exposure to sunlight. Those with darker skin have increased melanin production, which decreases the amount of vitamin D the body is able to absorb. Vitamin D deficiencies can also affect people with digestive issues like celiac or Crohn's disease because it is difficult for the body to absorb vitamin D the way it is supposed to. Getting sick often, fatigue, hair loss, or body pains are symptoms you should speak with your doctor about, as they could be signs of vitamin D deficiency. Foods like fatty fish, egg yolks, and mushrooms are great food choices to increase vitamin D. Getting plenty of sunlight and taking a vitamin D supplement are also great ways to increase and maintain your vitamin D levels.